Hi Karen, this is your website, Kindergarten Young Fives, and I'm on the home page right now. You can see over here, and these are the sidebar navigation pages. These are all pages that we can go to, and these are mostly the same pages, just a different way to get to them. So if I click on the announcements page, it will open up that page, and I've already made 2 posts on here. This was the first one I made. This one was the second, and as new ones are made, they jump up to the top and the other ones get pushed down. So you can click on this one and read it when you get a chance, and then the second one, here it is. So if I wanted to add a new one, I just click on new from right here, and it's a little bit slow. So up comes a new page, and you can see up here how I would put content on there. Insert, format, table layout, help. So if I click on insert, it gives me these options for bringing in content. If I just wanted to bring in I want to bring in a Google Drive document. So if I go, see, I'm on Drive Documents. If I click that, it pulls up the Drive documents that are available. So if I wanted to put in here the current Friday newsletter that Lori had finished, it's this current week. If I click on that and then select, it shows it. This stuff you don't really need to change. Just go ahead and click save. It'll pull that document in here. Now that it's in here, because we're in the edit mode still, it doesn't really display here until I click save. So I have to jump off this screen. You can't see it because I'm doing a screencast right now, but over to the upper right it says save draft, save, or cancel. I'm going to click save. So I just clicked save. My cursor's back here. It's publishing right now, and it's taking its sweet time. There we go. So it's still doing some stuff. So here's Lori's document from the Friday newsletter, the most recent one, the Friday we just had, and this is what it's called, current week. And another thing that you can't, if I slide that down, you can see now here it's the current week. This allows me to go right into Google Drive, into the Google Drive folder for St. Rose domain, srlsh.org, and see the document that Lori created and saved. And she saved it in the current week folder. So I can get back out of this now. We don't need to be in this. So we know it's there. And what else can I just do here? I'll go back now. Now I'll go back to the sidebar navigation. I'll click back on the home, take me back to the home screen, click back on the announcements page, and you should see Lori's document in there along with the other 2 posts here. So this is like a Facebook style last in, first out. It comes to the top. This is called an announcements page. This is just one way of putting content on your website. Other ways to put stuff on there, I'll click on the forms and documents page. This is a folder right here that has documents inside it. And I don't know. I'll go back to home. I'm not sure what to tell you about this. It'd be better if I sat down with you and went over some of it. I'm capturing video right now. I don't know if you can see it. I'm capturing my screen and my voice through a program called Screencast-O-Matic. It'll let me record up to 15 minutes of video and store it for free. I can store it on my computer or I can upload it to the cloud. So if I click on school calendar, this is the calendar that Lori created and shared with all of us at srlsh.org. Lori's been adding all these events to the calendar for the school year. She's done a nice job with it. So that calendar is available for you to look at, and because I think she gave you editing rights, you can add your own events to this, but not from the website here. You do it from Google Calendar, and you would open up that calendar and create a new event and invite others and whatnot. The student of the month, this is just something I picked, maybe for you to highlight your students. This ends up being, this is just a Google document where I added an image of this little girl and a bullet list of some of her attributes, and then I saved it in the student of the month folder on the Google Drive domain. Bible words of the week, that was just something somebody mentioned. I don't know if that's going to stay on the website. It may get taken off. I don't know. About your teacher, that's where you now would type up a document and either save it in Google Docs in the appropriate Drive folder, and I would show you which folder to save it in, or you would just hard code it right onto this page, and we would erase this stuff, and you'd put your own, you'd type up your own stuff here. And as let's just say as you were doing that, if I wanted to edit this page, let's see if I can show you where the editor is. I'll pull this bar up here. You can see this pencil up here. It says edit page. If I click on that, now this page I can do things to, and I have these options to insert, format, table, layout, help, and then I can use these editing characters. Let's just say I want to highlight this in bold and underline it. You just click and drag, select B for bold, and it added bold there, but it added too much because I didn't realize where my cursor was. I'll just turn bold off. I'll turn it back off. Maybe not. I'm having a little bit of trouble here. There we go. Turned it back off. I only wanted to highlight that right there, but it's, for some reason, it's trying to give me the whole page. There we go. Bold. There. So you can do that. You can, if I put my cursor over here, click on center, it centers that line. I want it left justified. If I wanted this to be a link to something, I highlight it. See this little chain link? It's called a link. That lets me either link this to another page over here in the sidebar or link it to a website link. So that's an option for creating links. You know, you can change the size of the print. You can insert other stuff here. If I click on insert, let's just put the cursor, let me put the cursor right there and left justify it. So now the cursor is right here. If I click on insert image, I can either upload an image, a web address, image. Do I have any images on this computer? I clicked on upload. It's going on to my computer and it's looking for pictures. Here's a picture of me. These are some pictures of me, I guess. Here, click on this one. This is me working on a wood stove. Let's open that, insert it. Come on. It's taking its time. Click OK. So you can see there it is. It's kind of a big one. Let's make it smaller. There, I made it smaller. So I just added an image to this page. I could take it away too just by clicking on remove. I highlighted it. Click remove. That takes away the link, and the X takes away the picture. So there's all kinds of ways to bring content onto your pages. So what else can I show you? If we go back over here to class photos, this is a table. It's 1, 2, 3 rows by 3 columns wide, and like I dropped this picture in here similar to what I just did with my own picture. I typed this text in here. I could insert a link to a Google's photo album in one of these cells. You could drop multiple pictures in here. Like I could just put pictures side by side of some of your kids. So this is kind of a neat way to put pictures on your website. And it's really cool if you start creating albums in photos.google.com, which will link up with your phone when you're near Wi-Fi. So if you have pictures on your phone and you enable photos.google.com to share and link with your phone, your photos will automatically upload, and then you can organize those into albums. It's really a neat feature. So let's slide this screen capture thing back over here so I can see the whole sidebar. Of course, then you have forms and docs that are available for parents and sign out forms and parent-teacher, or when you guys travel to somewhere you have to have permission forms. That's Google Classroom. That's another free app that we have access to because we're a school, and that'll require some. We'll all have to sit down together and go over that. And then down here are some links to some other activities, other websites, other supplemental information that might be good for your parents. And then down here some videos on how to use Google Apps, Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Forms, and then some TED Talks. And then one audio video screen capture that I did a while ago, although I'm doing one right now. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. So it's up to 11 minutes and 45 seconds, so I think that's good enough. I'll just stop this and you can play it back if you choose to.